I'll be honest with you right now, this week was completely a week that I never would have thought I could have experienced. And I'll be honest, it's the first ever time I experienced such a thing. And if you have already experienced this thing, then Alhamdulillah, may Allah Azza wa Jal bless you. You've done a great thing. And I don't know if fortunately or if unfortunately, I've just recently managed to feel or to have this feeling. But this thing is contentment. It's basically been a whole week that so many different things have happened to me. And I'll be honest, I also had to attend some Christmas things. Alhamdulillah, abstained from any shirk. Just had to attend some dinners, but obviously to make my parents happy, obviously. But it was actually, I'll give you this backstory. It was actually a Christmas. It was actually at Christmas that everything basically clicked for me. And I felt this massive sense of contentment. I just couldn't feel as if I wanted more. I went to visit my cousin, and this cousin of mine has a boyfriend as well. And she has a child with this boyfriend, right? They're not Muslims. Most of you might not know this, but I'm a revert to Islam. And I managed to see their apartment where they live. And I also managed to see their baby boy, which was just incredible to see. It was so fun to be around, right? Only 7 months old, which was just incredible. But I somehow, looking at them, being so happy, having their child, my cousin taking care of her child, she just looked so happy. But then when I looked at her boyfriend, which was the person I was trying to, in a sense, analyze more, right? To learn from, because somehow something clicked for me and I thought, right, you need to learn what's happening right now, because in the future you might need it, right? But when I was looking at him, he was doing like all the work of getting tea ready for the guests, then getting a napkin for his child that just vomited, for example, on the couch. Or he was trying to get everything in order for other guests that needed to come. He was basically doing a lot of work. Not that my cousin wasn't doing any, she was doing quite a lot of work, but he was doing a lot of moving around, right? And somehow, not only did he confirm it to me, but I saw it in his eyes, and it gave me this feeling as well of, that's exactly all I need. If in life I can get to a point where I can live exactly like he lived, and like he's living right now as well, like it really made me happy. I don't know if it makes sense. And they don't drive fancy cars, they don't have a fancy house. They don't have all the fancy worldly things that I might want, right? Because we all know the dunya is a distraction, right? The akhirah is the only real life that we should attain, right? But all the supercars I've always wanted, all the houses I've always wanted, all the fancy clothes I've always wanted, they're basically gone. I don't have this feeling of, I want all this materialistic things. I want this car, I want to drive this car, right? I want to have this house, I want to be wearing these types of clothes. I don't have that anymore. And it's like, it just clicked like that. When I saw them live the life that they are living right now, I really felt this massive sense of contentment. Like, I'll literally be honest, if Allah Azza wa Jal were to give me such a life in the future, I don't think I'd be able to ask for more. When it comes to the dunya, I really don't know if I could ask more. Because looking at how they were living, which is a completely normal life, it was just incredible. It's literally all I ever wanted. I don't care about, at least I don't care anymore about driving a fancy car. I don't care anymore about wearing those fancy clothes. As I said, I'm repeating myself because I'm trying to explain to you guys how much of an impact it's had on me, because never in my life have I ever experienced contentment. And as I said, I don't know if it's a good thing that I've never experienced it and only now I have. And I also don't know if it's a bad thing. I don't know if it makes sense. And I really hope that you yourself have managed to. And if you haven't, trust me, it's the most beautiful thing ever. And I mean contentment as in worldly things. Because in my opinion, it's always a good thing to put yourself more goals in life, right? I'm stuttering a bit. But it's very important to have great ambitions as a Muslim, not just in what you do in this dunya, but what you do for the akhirah. And in my opinion, ambition there, it's absolutely important, and it's a must-have. It's a must-have without any doubt. But it's contentment in the material things that you have. It's contentment in what Allah Azza wa Jal has given you today. If you woke up today and you were healthy, and even if you weren't healthy, but you're a bit ill, or even if you were ill, but you woke up and your family was fine, and if you have children, your children are fine, and you have food to eat during the day, and you have clothes that you can wear to go outside. Right now it's winter, so I'm guessing it's cold where you live, unless you're in the Middle East, which is completely fine, obviously. Then that's the biggest gift Allah Azza wa Jal could ever give you. There's no other gift that is so incredible, that is so, in a sense, unique, that Allah Azza wa Jal can give you apart from this one, of being able to wake up and seeing everybody around you being well, living well, and you knowing that not only yourself, but the others that you love can eat. There's no other better gift than that. And this is something that a brother of ours, a Muslim brother of ours, I just met him today while I was at the barber's. Never spoke to him in my whole life. Met him once and I felt like I knew him for 20 years. It's just incredible. Subhanallah, that's the power of brotherhood in Islam. It really is. And he told me this thing of that if you wake up, even if you're ill, but you see others around you that are doing fine, that they're eating, you have to eat as well. You have enough money if you're not feeling well to be able to cure yourself, because most people don't actually have that. Then what else can you ask Allah Azza wa Jal for? There's nothing greater than that. No fancy car, no fancy house, no fancy clothes can match the gift that I've just explained to you, that Allah Azza wa Jal gives us every single day, yet that we neglect. Allah Azza wa Jal has already given you everything. And it's probably going to be the title of this video. Like Allah Azza wa Jal has already given you everything in this dunya, yet you don't realize it. It took me 19 years to realize that life is so much better having the things that you already have. Subhanallah. And I'll be honest as well, this week has been so incredible because I managed to feel this sense of contentment. And somehow, in some way, Allah Azza wa Jal, it seems like He has given me more love for Him. I don't know if you surely have experienced such a thing in your life, because I've been a Muslim for nearly 2 years. But I'm guessing that if you're watching this video, then you've probably been a Muslim for longer than I have, if you're not a revert. In any case, may Allah Azza wa Jal bless you all. But I felt like Allah Azza wa Jal was instilling love for Him in me, which is just incredible. May Allah Azza wa Jal bless you all. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.